All right, number 3, we got 5 parts, but we want to find the exact distance between the points, and we're going to find the midpoint. All right, so just recall, similar to Pythagorean's theorem, in solving for C, the distance formula. We give you 2 points and they label them for you. So part of the 5 parts are going to be just plugging it in, but I'm going to go through it and then we'll plug it in after we work it out on paper. Alright, so remember, first coordinate is x. This is the first point, x1, y1, x2, y2. Now, they got a formula, you can put them in order. However, remember with the distance formula, it doesn't really matter whether it's positive or negative. The value is going to be the same. When you square it, it's going to be positive no matter what, and then we'll simplify. So if I do x1 and x2 in that order, and then y1 and y2, it'll be the same as doing the other ones, even if I mix them up. You don't want to mix them up when you're doing slope, but for a distance formula, it'll work out just fine. So we're looking at square root. I'll say -8 minus 2 squared, and then 3 minus 11 squared. This is going to be a -10. 10 squared is 100. And this will give me a -8, and 8 squared is 64. So we get square root of 164. And we're going to simplify the radical for exact answer. 16, or 164 is divisible by 4. I'm going to try to pick out bigger factors if I can find a pair of 4s that'll save me from pulling out multiple 2s. 4 goes into there 41 times. And then 41 is prime, and then the 4 can break down into 2 times 2. So that means I have a pair of 2s, I can pull a 2 out, 41 will not come out. So this will simplify to 2 square roots of 41. And then if we want to find the midpoint, that is x1 plus x2 divided by 2. And then y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Midpoint formula. So my 2 x values, -8 and 2. And my y values are 3 and 11. So we will subtract, that would give me a -6 over 2. And then we would add, that would give me 14 over 2. And then 6 divided by 2 will give me a -3. 14 divided by 2 would give me a 7. So my midpoint would be -3 and 7. So plugging in the values. So I guess if we're following the formula, they want us to follow everything exact. I need to put a 2 and then a -8. For the y values, my y2 was 11 and then a 3. Alright, simplifying the radical. So once I did this work, I got, I didn't show that part, but I got 10 or -10, but if I'm doing it this way, I'm going to get a +10. With the 3 minus 11, I got -8. However, this way, 11 minus 3 is going to give me a +8. We get 164. That is 4 times 41. So they're just kind of factoring out. Square root of 4 is 2. And the 41 will stay. So just kind of showing you another method of kind of simplifying the square root. If you find a perfect square under there, you can square a root, bring that out, and then leave whatever's remaining. Alright, so the exact distance is blank unit. 2 square root of 41 units. Finding the midpoint, so again we're going to plug in these pieces to the formula. So negative 8 plus 2 and 3 plus 11. And then simplifying, we got negative 3 and 7.